Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna just be doing like a little talking video about my modeling experience. I know this was requested by Milan. Shout out Milan. My freshman year, which was like a long time ago, I went to Tennessee and lived with my grandparents and my mom brought me to this modeling agency to do like a tryout. So basically it started out, there was all different kinds of people there, older, younger, like models, actors, and you kind of like go in and you do a runway walk and then you get brought in another room and you have to like talk on a camera. And that was so awkward for me. Like I could not read like a script like that. But anyway, I got picked out of like, there was like 100 people there and like 3 of us or 2 of us got picked to like sign with them. And so then when we signed, like I started getting brought out of school a lot, and I would go on little jobs here and there. Like we would go to Dollywood or we would go to Gatlinburg and film like some commercials, and it was fun, but I invested a lot of time into it at a very young age that like obviously when I was in my freshman year of high school I could care less about going to school. I wanted to take every opportunity I could for modeling, so like my grades were literally horrible. Basically like a overview of like the mother agency that I went to, just so like if you need advice or anything of like if you're trying to go into modeling, like looking for like kind of like a good place to go, make sure you like don't just get excited that you're going to model. Like if you really believe that you can do that, then believe that like you can go crazy. Started out through like a training session, so you go like every day for like 6 hours or something. Like it was like a job, and you go, so one portion is like runway, so you guys runway walk and then you act. You learn how to do your makeup. We had someone from like Vogue come and show us how to do our makeup, and pretty intense training. And then after that they asked me if I wanted to go to IMTA with them, which I'm sure a lot of people know what IMTA is. It's International Model Talent Agency. You get flown to Los Angeles, New York, Chicago, one of them. And the one mistake of where I know that was not the right agency for me is they brought me to LA, and I'm definitely like New York vibe, and that's the other thing, like know your style, stick to it. Like if you're going to sign with someone, be like, I know that this is where I want to be, like, so I will wait till you guys can place me there with a different agent. But I was very young and my mom wanted me to go, my agency wanted me to go, like, so they brought me. That was the worst decision ever. I wish I could have saved my money and gone back like now, like when I'm more comfortable with myself and stuff. Like I had acne everywhere. I was like 15, 16 years old, like super awkward, baby fat still. And I feel like that's where my mother agent should have known, like not to bring me yet, just keep having me do jobs, save up my money, and make it a lot easier to go. But we went, and IMTA is like, you go there, everyone is there. Wilhelmina, IMG, like Ford modeling agency, every modeling agency you could think of is there to, and you go through these runway walks, so you have to wear like a nice outfit, a like casual outfit, you do like a commercial, and then basically at the end of the week they have you get called back, and whoever doesn't get called back obviously wastes a lot of money. And if you did get called back, you get a wristband for whatever you got called back for. So there's certain rooms you can get in, so like some people can't even get in the rooms with like Wilhelmina and IMG. So I ended up getting called back, and I pretty much could go in like all of them, but I didn't get signed by like IMG or anything. I ended up getting signed by like an agency out in LA, and then I stayed, and then I went out there for like a month and stayed in an Airbnb and went on photo shoots and stuff. But also that's where I really wish I would have been more comfortable to talk to my agent and ask about options to go to New York or anything, because they were having me do photo shoots, and I definitely was more wanting to do runway, wanting to do like edgy stuff, and I was in California taking pictures outside, like not my vibe. But it was all fun. Like, it wasn't like all a negative experience. It was definitely a huge, like, I still talk about it obviously to this day, because it was like a big experience in my life. But I just wanted to give some advice, give you some stuff to like know if you're trying to model or go into it. Like, make sure you are confident in yourself. Make sure that you know that at the end of the day, like, somebody will want you if you're going to be a model or anything. Like, you need to be picky too. Like, you need to be as picky as they are, like, picking you. You need to know who your agent is, be very comfortable with them and stuff. And I think that that's kind of, I was just very excited to like go into it. But now, like, if I get any DMs on Instagram for modeling experiences, I usually know it's like not legit. Be very careful with like any Instagram people trying to hit you up to do collabs. Never do like a sponsored promotion. That's like when they hit you up and they ask you or say that you can use this discount code and you get 30% off, and then after this you get commission on that. No, like, just don't do that. That's so stupid. Also, just know like where you're going. Don't go on casting calls alone. Like, bring a friend, bring a parent. Like, no matter how old you are, you never know. They can make it sound as legit as possible, and it could not be legit, or you could get yourself into some very bad situations modeling. The cool thing about the agency I was with was he actually had a lot of girls that were like sex trafficked, and he had like saved them out of sex trafficking because they thought they were like being models, and they ended up getting sex trafficked and stuff. Also, like, if you are nervous to like try it, just send like pictures of yourself to like any big agencies. Like, nothing will hurt. Like, take your measurements, know your measurements, watch videos on like before I even started modeling, I watched like a lot of videos on it, how tall you had to be for which category. Like, runway, you can't do anything unless you're 5'9", and then once you get past like 6 foot as a girl, you're over with too. And then it's more flexible to do like commercials and like other modeling like that. Also, if you are trying to do it on your own and you don't really have money to get like a mother agent, make a portfolio for yourself, which is just like, I have one. It's like a big like photo album basically, and you have these little cards, and on the card you put your height, weight, measurements, all that, and then you have like a picture of yourself and then like a headshot, and then on the back you have like 2 other shots. And then basically, if you just have your friends go take pictures of you, try to make them cool, artsy, or if you know like a local photographer, that is super smart to work with like local photographers that are also trying to build their portfolios, because at the end of the day, they're trying to get great pictures, you're trying to get great pictures. You guys can meet up, link, maybe even offer to like pay a little bit. And that's really smart, so that you are not wasting thousands of dollars going to like an agency and you don't even really know if you want to do it for sure or not. But that's kind of it. I kind of stopped the modeling and came back to school and like finished school, and then I actually went into college like a year early and started cosmetology. And I still try and like do fun little photo shoots in my hometown, like here and there with some photographers here. But as far as modeling, I kind of like haven't done really any of that lately. But thank you guys for watching. I hope this video isn't too all over the place. I hope you took something from it. And follow your dreams. If you want to try modeling, absolutely go do it. It is so fun. Like, there's a lot of fun things. All of the runway shows, like we used to go to like Chattanooga Fashion Week, Knoxville Fashion Week, and it is just so fun. I just honestly wish I would have waited a little bit older before I went into it, and had like the knowledge I do now about like social media and like all this stuff. But thank you guys for watching. I will see you in my next video. Also leave like comments down below on what videos you guys want to see next, because I'm willing to do whatever for the vlog. So also you guys can follow me on my social medias and like send me questions, and I'll try to like answer some questions at the end of the videos and stuff. I think that'll be fun. But thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next week. Bye.